investigation. High-level probe misfire. A St. Andrew woman said she expected to get answers when the police was announced in 2020 that a high-level investigation was underway to find out why cops turned her away from a police station in the middle of the night after she showed up to file a report of domestic abuse against her spouse. This is one of the countless times the leadership of the Jamaica Constabulary Force JCF, past and present, have publicly promised similar probes, but to date, the state of many of those investigations is still unknown. The Police High Command typically orders a high-level investigation in high public interest incidents involving cops. According to police spokesperson, Senior Superintendent Stephanie Lindsay, a high-level investigation signals that the case has been elevated from the local level to the divisional area or national headquarters of the police force, where it's likely to benefit from additional resources. At the time of the November 2020 incident at the Constant Spring Police Station in St. Andrew, nightly curfews, which began at 9, were among the measures imposed under the Disaster Risk Management Act, the legislation used by the government to contain the spread of the deadly COVID-19. Around the same time, a St. Andrew man also reported that he was turned away from the Matilda's Corner Police Station when he showed up after 9 p.m. to make a report that thieves had broken into his car. A high-level investigation was ordered by Commissioner of Police Major General Anthony Anderson following media reports about the incidents, including claims by the woman that the cops also threatened to arrest her for breaking the law, a reference to the DRMA. Both cases were assigned to the Inspectorate of Professional Standards and Oversight Bureau IPROBE, the quality control arm of the police force led by Assistant Commissioner of Police MacArthur Sutherland. There are no orders under the Disaster Risk Management Act, and it is not the policy of the JCF that any member of the public be turned away from any police station, even with a curfew in effect, Anderson said at the time. But more than 2 years after she gave statement to investigators, the woman, who did not want to be named, said she knows nothing about the case or the outcome. She acknowledged that she is aware of a case, similar to a court case that is happening, but said she has not been told whether it was completed. The St. Andrew woman said she expected that the police would have done their investigations and that should have known the result, whatever it is. Her case is among an untold number of investigations for which the police have failed to provide updates after declaring a high-level probe was launched. It also mirrors the wider concern by the Independent Commission of Investigations, INDECOM, about accountability in the Jamaican Police Force. INDECOM is the agency established by law to provide oversight for the security forces and correctional officers. Between 2019 and the end of last year, INDECOM referred a total of 222 cops to IPROBE for disciplinary action. The oversight body confirmed the referral stemmed from 151 cases. Last year alone, 77 cops were referred for disciplinary action, the highest for a calendar year during the 4-year period, according to the data. 32 policemen and women were referred for criminal and disciplinary sanctions over the same 4-year period, arising from 21 cases. The complaints typically include assault, threats, neglect of duty, death in custody and wounding, the oversight agency said. In December 2019, a high-level transnational investigation was set in motion about a police inspector who was allowed to quietly resign from the force amid allegations that he tipped off an accused gangster about an operation to apprehend him. A police statement issued at the time said, "It is our expectation that, at the conclusion of this investigation, charges will be laid against anyone who played a role in the matter, whether they are serving members of the JCF or not." Similar probes were also ordered in December 2021 after murder accused Orville Purnell simply walked out of the Kingston Central Police lockup amid allegations of a $3 million payout, and in July 2021 after cops reportedly compelled a St. Ann man, Shaquille Higgins, to apologize for disrespecting Prime Minister Andrew Holness in a viral social media video. Purnell is wanted in St. Lucia for murder and illegal possession of firearm and ammunition and remains on the run. The police commissioner, in a public statement issued at the time of the Higgins incident, reminded cops that apologies should not be solicited or coerced from members of the public. JBN will keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.